Welcome to List It Live, where we give you a guided tour of San Diego's hottest homes for sale. I'm here today with Danny Barker. How are you?
Good. How are you, Molly?
I am so good, and we're diving into an area that you're really familiar with.
Yeah. So the first 2 years that I lived in Escondido was right on the hill that's adjacent to this community, Rancho San Pasqual. So all of my kids' friends, sleepovers, and all that stuff is all in that community. Yeah.
Well, I am so excited to show everybody this like little pocket niche of Escondido that nobody really knows about.
No, and it's insane because people can live in Escondido for 20 years and never know it exists.
No. Great home.
So something I want to point out with that picture right there is that it is a corner lot. So you have so much more side yard than the neighbors would. So if you're going to be shopping in this neighborhood, this is one of the most desirable lots, and because of the size, and then also you can literally walk to the pool from here, which that's probably about 20 or 25% of the community.
Wow. Great little community, and now that you bring up a community pool, that sells it even more for me because I love a pool that I don't have to take care of.
Right, right. The HOA fees is $200 a month, and that takes care of the grounds and the pool area, and it'll cost you more than $200 a month in water and electricity just to own your own pool for sure.
Yeah, look at this place.
Yeah, it's really nice. They even have a hall that you can rent out for parties and gatherings. And then the Eagle Crest Golf Course is what existed before the community. So this community was built around the golf course.
Absolutely beautiful, and I love those private streets coming in or out. It really allows that privacy and that security for your family.
Oh yeah, and they get real froggy about that gate code. Our last listing in the neighborhood, I had a QR code at the gate that you would scan to get into the gate for the open house, and I had more people asking me for the code than attended my open house. I kind of noted that, and then when we were picking up our signs, we were going back into the community and our code didn't work anymore. So obviously one or more people did the QR code, asked me what code I was giving out, and they called the manager of the gates and had that code squashed.
That is, it's a big job for you because you have to now tell all your guests to change code, but how great is that for the security of this neighborhood?
They're very conscious of it. It's very, very wonderful. And then another thing too on this property itself is that there's a pre-K through 8 school, so your kids can literally go from crib to high school and not have to commute. This one right here, once they're old enough and you trust them, they can walk to school. A lot of the parents in the community are driving golf carts from their houses to the school to pick them up.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really quaint, and it doesn't cost anything to go to the school because it's public. And then what's really nice is that principal of that school, he's the only principal in the entire school district. So if there's something that needs to change in the school, it gets done quick.
Wow.
And my son graduated from there, and now he goes to Del Lago Academy on the other side of town. But my daughter is still there right now. I dropped her off this morning for her 8th grade classes.
That's amazing. And I love that you're bringing up all these points because a lot of times when people are moving into these new areas, they look at different school district, different options, but this is a very private school that you're not paying private tuition for.
Right, right. And they have events and they have fundraisers, and if you want to be a PTA parent, they're always welcoming and they always have something more to do. They're doing gardening outside, teaching the kids how to grow food, and it really ran like a private school because it's such a small school and it's the only school in that district. And what's really neat about it is that my son and daughter did not experience class sizes over 25 until Dylan went to Del Lago Academy.
Wow.
Because before then they were in DOD schools, which is also small class sizes.
That's amazing. And at this home, when you buy this home, you get an opportunity to go to that school.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if you're already spending $30,000 or more on schooling, think about the savings there. Apply that to your mortgage and your house is paid off in 15 or 16 years.
Yeah, private school is expensive, so being able to have those small class sizes, and you're surrounded by your community. So your kids are going to school with people that you are neighbors with, that you know, like, trust.
Oh yeah, and they're all growing up together, and it's one of those neighborhoods where the kids will just jump outside. You won't see your kids until the sun comes down, and it's really nice. Skateboarding, scootering.
It's like when we were kids. You don't come home until the street light comes on.
I know. Let's get back to that, right?
And you
get them off their computers.
You can in this community. Danny, I'm absolutely obsessed with this home. So many great opportunities. The community features are incredible, but this home itself is so worth it at 2402 Fallbrook Place in Escondido. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, over 1,800 square feet with that corner lot.
Yep.
It's just, this is
And one more thing to the realtors out there,
Yeah.
you get into escrow on this house and it's going to be the smoothest escrow you've ever had. We did the pre-listing inspection. The inspector said that he would buy the house because it's in such good shape. We did find a couple of little things that needed tweaking, nothing health and safety, and it's ready to rock. You're going to do your inspections, you're going to be happy with the results, and we're going to move forward.
Can you imagine working with a realtor that already did all the heavy lifting for you, just like you did for these new buyers?
I have to imagine it because I'm literally the only one in town doing it.
I
give that to everyone, but I don't get it in return.
I love it, Danny. Well, if you would like to come check out this home, reach out to Danny. His information is on the screen, and you could send your kids to that amazing school and be the proud owner of this incredible home. Thanks for bringing this hot property on List Alive today.
Thank you for having me. I'm always glad to be here.